Hello and welcome friends once again to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now I've spent the last couple of days here in Mumbai where the India Alliance, the opposition India Alliance, has been holding meetings at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Mumbai. And the big question that's blowing in the Mumbai wind is simply this: can the opposition really challenge Prime Minister Modi in the 2024 elections, or as and when those elections are held? So I thought I'll bring you some takeaways and key inside stories from what happened inside the opposition India Alliance. The first fact is, opposition Zinda hai. That's right. Over the last several months, we keep hearing, yaar, opposition to khatam hai. India is a one party, one leader democracy. I've always believed in a country as complex as India, that's not very easy. That's a sweeping generalization. Truth of the matter is, opposition Zinda hai. The very fact that 26 parties, many of whom are fiercely opposed to each other on the ground, like Trinamool Congress and left, to some extent Aam Aadmi Party and Congress, can actually sit across a table, talk to each other, suggests that the opposition is trying to compete for space in a Modi dominated polity. Not easy, but at least they are trying. Koshish to kar rahe hain is what I will say. Number two, the very fact that this opposition has now decided to set up a coordination committee that will immediately discuss seat sharing among other issues is a sign of a sense of urgency. Now, all of this came a day after the Modi government announced a special session of parliament. There was a sudden fear in the opposition ranks that Modi jaldi chunav karayega. I know for a fact that Mamata Banerjee told this to Sonia Gandhi, ki Sonia ji, Modi will do an election in December. Now that may or may not happen. I believe Mr. Modi will do elections on schedule in March, April next year. But the fear of an early election has forced these parties to come together with a coordination committee and a sense of urgency on seat sharing. Number three, interestingly, a member of this coordination committee, senior most, is Sharad Pawar. Now, until now, there was a huge question mark. Sharad Pawar, will he be part of this India Alliance? Will he switch over to the BJP? Now it is amply clear, Sharad Pawar, at least for now, has firmly pitched his tent with the opposition. And that is a bit of an advantage because Mr. Pawar has resources, he has a network. He may not be the Sharad Pawar of 20 or 25 years ago, but at least he's a leader who's seasoned and experienced with friends and networks across all parties. Takeaway number four, in my view, is that the Congress still remains a bit of an elephant in the room, and so does Rahul Gandhi. You see, on day one of this India Alliance meeting, Rahul Gandhi held a press conference where he raised the Adani issue. To Rahul Gandhi's credit, this is the one issue he has been consistently raising: corporate cronyism. But the press conference had only Rahul Gandhi, Jairam Ramesh, KC Venugopal, all Congress persons. I didn't see any major ally at that press conference with him, and that sent out the message almost as if taking on Adani is Rahul Gandhi's agenda, not the agenda of this India Alliance. Also, the question remains, what is the Congress's priority? Is it the state elections of November, December, or is it fighting Mr. Modi next year? So the Congress, which is critical to the success of this India Alliance, will have to really speeden up its act. You see, the Congress is such a large party, sometimes it lumbers. It is not a nimble political party. So the Congress will have to become more nimble, and other parties will have to decide to what extent are you going to share Rahul Gandhi's concern over crony capitalism. Number five, it's significant that no member of the Gandhi family is there in this coordination committee. I think consciously the Gandhis have decided, we will take a step back, let the organization and nitty-gritty be done by others. This coordination committee does not even have a convener, which means that the India Alliance has decided we will not make 2024 Modi versus who. That question they want to leave till after the election. Remember, the moment this becomes a national leadership contest, it's advantage Modi. What it appears this committee has decided is, can we focus on local issues and seat sharing? I am told Sharad Pawar has suggested we must find 350 to 400 seats, identify them now where we can do one-on-one contests. The left and the Trinamool will not fight together in Bengal. Left and Congress will not fight together in Kerala. It is possible that the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress may not even fight together in Punjab. But what they are saying, let's look at areas where we can converge and focus on those 350 to 400 seats one on one. What is also interesting in my view is that this alliance has now realized that time is running out. That's why they are now realized that 5-star hotels will not solve your problem. You've got to go to the masses. You're going to have a mass contact program. And very interestingly, Mamata Banerjee has thrown up an idea. Why don't we make this a best of India alliance? What does that mean? Take the best schemes from different states. Kanya Shri, for example, for the girl child in Bengal, the midday meal scheme of the kind that Tamil Nadu has, the Chiranjeevi scheme on health insurance that Rajasthan government has, and let's make that part of a national best of India campaign to take on Prime Minister Modi. There are still lots of weaknesses in this alliance. For example, Hindi heartland. Who is that strong OBC leader who can really compete with Prime Minister Modi? There is also a weakness that Mr. Modi will consistently set the narrative. Cut LPG prices one day, who knows, call for women's reservation or OBC reservations in a parliament session. The opposition will have to be ready. Mr. Modi and Amit Shah are leaders who move very quickly, and therefore they will have to match the speed of Mr. Modi. In fact, I asked one opposition leader, do you admit that taking on Mr. Modi बहुत मुश्किल है? And he said, हाँ राजदीप भाई, मोदी जी के पास मोदी जी है, मनी पैसा है, मशीन है आरएसएस की, और आप जो है ना मीडिया भी आपके उनके साथ है. तो मैंने कहा ये तो बड़ी बात है, पर क्या लड़ोगे? He said लड़ेंगे, लेकिन कौन जाने कल ईडी हमारे घर पहुंच जाएगी. So as you can see, the opposition has both a sense of nervousness and hope coexisting. What will win out? Well, at the moment I would still say the Prime Minister with his appeal and the RSS's organization, the Sangh Parivar's organization, gives them an early edge. But one thing is very clear, the India alliance is not going away in a hurry. As I said at the start, opposition Zinda hai. That's the straight bat from me, Rajdeep Sardesai, here in Mumbai. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskar.